Hello guys, welcome back to the crew calling all units. A new qualifier has started. One day later than normally I wanted to do the live stream, and for some reason, as I always do every week, for some reason it keeps stopping my live stream, and I don't know what it is. Maybe volume on the servers or something. On a Sunday evening I found that it's not the first time that it stops my live streams, so I thought, okay, I will put it in a video then, which will probably take longer to upload and such, but yeah, we will see. So Berlin to DC is the new one, or the repetitive of last year, and that means German and USA cars. We have a Crew Stunt Race. I do not have people about here. We'll talk to you that in a second. Brand Speedtrap, a time attack, and then the normal stuff: drift, monster, drag, and 3 skill tests. A slalom, that's normally okay. An escape, that's also okay. A jump, yeah, we'll have to take a look at where and what it needs to be done there. But lately, jumping, that means bouncing up stuff to get higher points or longer air time, something like that. But yeah, it is what it is. First things first. Okay. For some reason, strange things happening. Bounces up out of the game. Really? Let's have a look on the whatever. So we're gonna start with the drag, the all counting factor, which is also the reason that I'm not playing anymore. All driving help, automatic, that's fine. FPS at 30. FPS limit at 30. That's not low enough. It needs to be lower to get top times, but I also do not have a team around, so it does not matter. So I'm just gonna put it at 30 FPS. What happened in the last couple of days is that we kinda had an advantage because we figured it out how to do that drag. And I like competition, but what some people apparently did not really understand is I like competition as long as it's a fair battle. And if you have an advantage compared to other teams, I don't find it a fair battle, and then I kinda made it even. In other words, I told other teams how to do the drag. And of course, within my own team, people found that backstabbing and had some discussion about it, and I thought, okay, figure it out yourself. So I dropped out of competition, which also means I'm just doing some videos on the crew, and other than that, not playing that much anymore. At least not every day like I used to do. That's sort of what's going on here. So the drag, German and USA, that means you can use the rough, that means that you can use the Viper. So yeah, the normal best cars, or the Mustang if it's a long track. I have the CTR at both of the roughs at 1497. I just realized that's for skill tests. I do that. So I'm gonna use the Viper this time. That still is at 1299 full grip. So we'll see where it is, and then figure it out where it is. Is this the one with the jump? No. This is in New York. That means if you do this in a team, you probably gonna need a Mustang. Most likely, yeah. Let's have a look. Or maybe it's just not long enough for the Mustang. If it's above 15-second track, it's definitely the Mustang in the team, because that can get a higher speed, can do 655 kilometers an hour. 14.5. Yeah, ready. Why not? If you do this solo, it's gonna be the rough, I think. I will do another run after this with the rough. Although I have it at 1497, but The first times are 13.4, something like that. At this moment. But other guys that are aware of the FPS thing haven't done their time yet, I think, by the looks of it. So I'm assuming 13.4, 13.3 should be possible if you know the trick. If you're still playing around with the 8 times MSA and lower settings, as some people out there are doing, then you're probably gonna end up with a 13.5 or a 13.6. If you do this in a team with Slipstream, that is. But since I'm doing this solo, the Viper is not gonna be the fastest car. The rough CTR3 will be the better solo, but 14,500 is the best I can get out of this thing at 12.99. Pom pom. So what I'm gonna quickly going to do is the vehicle does not do need any repairs. No, and I put it at 1497 instead, stuff like that. It's an American car, so the American drag cars are 12.99 full grip, the fastest. So what does that mean? That means that you bring them down to level 50 grip bonus, and you do that for the 11 parts. I'm gonna do that for this car because yeah, I just clicked on the wrong button and I put it at 1497 now. That's not the idea. And I'm gonna do the same for the these are like the old settings that we used. We have been doing tests, myself, Paraglider, other people as well, and we sort of came to the same conclusions, and that is that the American drag cars need grip bonus. The Skyline needed a speed bonus, but it's actually a little bit faster at 1497 now. So you can put the Skyline at 1497. That will be, yeah, not that much. Like maximum you can get out of it is like 0.1 or something. So you have like 6 American drag cars, those are full grip. The Skyline is speed bonus, and then the Nissan 370Z is full acceleration. And then you have the 2 roughs, and those are also full acceleration. And that's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna put this one at full acceleration, level 50. Acceleration bonus. What you can also do is, if you do this in a team, this thing can do 611 kilometers an hour. In 611, 612, something like that. If you do it in Slipstream, of course. So you can get 614, 615 out of it if you leave the weight reduction be. And why the weight reduction? Yeah, also there we have done some tests why we do that. So you put level 50 full acceleration bonus on 10 parts, and you leave the weight reduction at level 60, which kind of brings the car at 1317, and it gives it a top speed of 614, 615 if you do this in Slipstream. Let's see if we can go faster than 14.5. If not, then I will also bring down the weight reduction and see if that is faster, but pretty straightforward this track. Not too many bumps, not too many corners, so should work at 1317. Bit later on the nitro as will work. Not too much steering though, because you put the car at 1317, makes it a bit unstable. That's why I say not too many bumps. If you have like a jump or something, you might have trouble at 1317. Then you need to put it at 1299. But 14.3, it's like already 200 faster. Than the 1299 Viper. So also has to do with the fact that I went later on the boost. If we go immediately on the boost like I did with the Viper, let's see what we have done. We're also not 3 perfect shifts, so now I'm only doing 550 and on the finish line. I think I was faster or a higher speed on the previous run. 14.367. So you need to boost a little bit later, apparently. It's like a 13-14 second track. That usually means around 480 kilometers hit the boost. Maybe a bit sooner. Oh yeah, I already see it. Do 570 plus now. I think the first one was the best though. Oh, this is kinda equal. 14.3. So, which is about 800 away from the top times, which are done in a team, which are done with the FPS thing, and 121st. That should be good enough for platinum. I just won 240 spots by taking the CTR at 1317. Let's have a look. 1667 players, that means the top 166 is platinum. Okay. And then you can also use the manual clutch, that probably will gain you a bit more. Let's have a look. Let's see a 14.2 here. That's also a solo run, apparently. Anyway, that's for the drag. That means that we have to change a few things now. First of all, get this thing back at 60 FPS. Yes, I want to save the options. Yes, please. Okay, let's back to that. Anything else? Yep. Back to sport. Yeah, I put it on sport, I put it on automatic, so I will do the Monster Arena next. So those are the things with the drag. FPS related, put the car at 1299, it's faster than 1497, except the Skyline. But we cannot use the Skyline here, so that's not a problem. And 1317 might be faster. Monster Arena. Germany, USA. That also might be a problem, because that means you cannot use the Skyline, nor the 370Z. Ugh. In that case we normally use the Silverado. The Silverado. Definitely not Silverado, the Challenger I mean. I also have it at 1299 full acceleration, because at 1497 it does strange things I've noticed. 1497 is for monster trucks, drag cars, not a good number. They brought a new level up to 60, and that meant that they also had to Had to bring up the car levels, but not for the best in my opinion. It's raining, so I'm gonna leave that 1000 be there. We can jump down to that 1000 here as well. Yeah, of course. I jumped under one of them. That's not good. But still a pretty okay start. Everything perfect. You have about 23,000 here, I think, but yeah. Alrighty. That was a bit of luck. Now the most important one, which you often miss, you kinda have to jump a bit left of it or you're not getting it. Bit on the brakes, counter steer to land it, give 1200 point extra. That's not enough speed. Nope, I saw it happening. I need to be up there. Alternative route then. And we stop. Yeah. That's the problem in this arena. You don't have a problem with the Skyline here because it has the best acceleration of the monster specs. If you need to use it something else, like in this case the Challenger, since we are limited to German and American cars. For the monster truck that means only Americans, because there are no Germans. So we have to go again. What can you score here? Somewhere in the 70,000 if everything goes right. I bet that. Yeah. Bit too late on the flip and then you get a good landing. That's as simple how it goes. Then I'm gonna risk it going straight here. But then you have to brake here. For that reason. You sort of have to land here somewhere. I got the landing, but way too short speed. Bit of a problem with this thing. Also time-wise we have a big problem. Oh my freaking god. Stupid American cars. I don't bother finishing runs with situations like this because yeah, just not gonna be good enough. $10,000 start, that's already something. Yeah, you can go straight here as I showed in the previous run. Kind of an okay start this time. I just lost 700 points on that one landing there. Bit of speed here because you need to make the ramp this time. So far so good. Gonna boost a bit this time. Not sure where we're gonna finish time wise, but other than that it's a pretty okay run. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump here, not enough speed to do the flip. We can get around 56,000 here somewhere, I think. Time wise we're kinda okay, you need about 45 seconds in this loop thing. Yeah, and I missed that 500. But all in all, a pretty decent run though. Few mistakes, although we had to try 3 times, or retry 3 times. 1299 full acceleration, for those who wonder. 8th position. A top 8, that's never a bad score, is it? So who we're dealing with here, Crew Done, the guys from Neat, Yola Bolo. Yeah, those are always, if the drag would not count for that matter, you have Neat Play Like Me, that's Huayra, Neat Mandu, that's GoPro IMAX, Crew Done, those are people, Yola Bolo, those are like top 4 players, top 5 players that are good in all the events. And that was already why I had a problem with that. I was sometimes winning qualifiers and summits based on the drag. Fujitsuki is still outstanding in not only Monster Arena, also Stunt Arenas. But those are the only. That's like a top 5 player in those things, but not in the overall because he doesn't does all the events. So drifter, I guess. Best drift car is normally the Mazda RX-7. It's German and American, so we cannot use the RX-7. Sport, manual, sensitivity, I'm gonna bring that down a bit. Also the linearity, let's see, 1, 2, something like that I think. Sensitivity at 80, linearity at 70, speed factor at 60, throttle, just gonna leave that be, and wheel settings, something like that. Still trying to figure out, like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So not the Mazda RX-7. Have to look on the track. BMW M5, usually the second best drift car. The Viper SRT 2013, if you have, which is DLC I think. It's one of those season pass cars or speed pack or whatever it is, one of those DLC packs. BMW M5, gonna have a look with that. 2013 Viper work, the old Challenger, the 1996 Dodge Charger might work as well, stuff like that. Let's just go with the M5 and see where we can finish it up. If not, we take the Viper, something like that. Okay, pretty twisty track. Should work with the M5. Probably need a few runs though. the reverse track of the one that I thought it was. Oh, no, that's too far. Yeah. Bye bye multiplier. BMW worked fine here. It's a bit heavier than the Mazda Force, but on this track that might not be a bad idea, because that means that you can do longer drifts with it. Multiply goes up faster. You need third gear though, and that means playing around a bit with the throttle. It's not gonna make that corner, so an extra flip needed. Holy moly. That costed us some time and also a good spin. Yeah, not fast enough, not enough spins, and then you end up with like 366. You can definitely get over 400,000 here. But seeing the drift does not matter that much, 19th is good enough for first look in scores. That's kind of what this video is in this case, also what I normally do in the live stream, so 895th. Silver medal after the 3 events here. Brand Speedtrap. Yeah, of course, need a team there. Mercedes SL. I'm gonna leave it in manual. Other than that, I'm just going back to the keyboard settings, which is dead zone at 0, vibration at 0, all the rest at maximum. That's kinda how I play. I don't play around with the rest of the settings. A brand Speedtrap seems to be the new feature, like we had that last week or the week before that as well. Circuit spec. Oh my god, it's gonna be interesting. 410 kilometers an hour. The guys from Crew, I see there, 390 something. Okay, let's have a look. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. The damn oval again. Okay, that's lapping. Number 2 here is the first camera we're gonna score. What's with the rain, seriously? Are they trying to really stop us playing and get the Crew 2 or something? Every of these qualifiers it's rain lately. 377. Okay. So, other than that, let's do another lap. Number 3 is the second camera we're gonna score. Not this time, we're just gonna do a full lap so that the nitro can refill. This is an annoying corner, probably not gonna make it in 7th. .370. Yeah, definitely need some slipstream here. And now we're gonna score number 4 or number 1, probably number 4. Also here, need to refill the boost, so do a lap first before we go to 4. Yeah, not gonna be in time for 1, so we're gonna go for 4. Crashed on the camera, but that doesn't matter. We got a 365 out of it. Which leaves us 1 minute to do number 1. Because we crashed, of course, the boost instantly refilled. In case that's... normally that's not the case, and then you have to do a lap. So that's why I'm just going by the normal route. I'm gonna keep it in 6th here because I'm losing a lot of speed in this corner. .357. Then you have a few seconds left where you can sort of go like, yeah, maybe one time number 1 again or something. But less speed. So 367, but that's hopefully it's good enough for platinum. But you need a team here. 51st. If you want to get around 400 or over 400, you need a team for sure. Especially on the outside cameras, number 2 and number 3. You can get probably the top speed of this thing in slipstream, which is like around 430, I guess. Most circuit specs can do that. So, I think we're almost done with the manual. No, maybe, yeah, well, we'll see. Maybe for one of the skill tests you might need manual if you use a drag car, but we'll see. So we have a slalom, an escape and a jump. That's probably 3 times gonna be the drag car, so I'm gonna leave that be for now. Let's have a look on the time attack. Oh, right, German and bike? No, I don't think so. Corvette C2, I believe we used last year, and I think it's a track in New York. So let's have a look if that still works. Also, this one is DLC, season pass, and what is that? The 2 Corvettes and then the Spiker C8. They are in a pack, vintage pack or something like that. Yeah, this is the track where you have to remove a few cars first, but we'll see. Like this one. Also this one, if you hit those and you retry, they do not load again. Like this van here, yeah, why not? Should be fine. I'm gonna hit that cap there as well. And now you retry. And now that van and that cap should not be there. That's normally how it works. Also in the beginning here, the first corner, you can hit those two cars and then you can go over the footpath or the pavement or whatever you call it. Trottoir, we say. Now I kinda have to slow down, but if you remove these cars here, also here, you can take your car, your corners with more speed. There you go. No more van here now, so you can actually come out of the corner. Same here. Cap will not be here. That was a bit wide. A bit smoother. Remove some more cars, hit a wall here or there. You can probably do 132, 133, something like that. Bit of slipstream, probably go under 130. 40 seconds. 129.7 and 137 GoPro and Huayra, and by the looks of it they are also leading the pack. That's for the time attack. Might spend some time here during the week, we'll see. Moved up to gold. Okay. Crew Stunt Race I cannot do. What's the 154,000 is the top score. That's probably I don't know where it is, but by the looks of it, it's dirt spec, so it's definitely the Ducati Monster. It seems to be like snowy area. I'm assuming the ice track. 3 laps on the ice track or something. Let's have a look at the skill tests. Where on earth are we? What is this? A slalom? Okay. And also here, New York. It's raining. Why oh why? I'm not sure which way we go, but I'm gonna go for now for this way. Slalom. Manual, sport, sensitivity. 1, 2, 3, 4. Linearity, just gonna leave the linearity be for now. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna put the linearity the same as the sensitivity. Throttle down, and the brake. 1, 2 clicks, and wheel settings. Okay, take out the drag car, CTR3, which is still at 1317, so through the mobile tuner you can easily put it at 1497. Where is it? Of course. Why put it here this way? Seriously, with traffic and all. I missed the gate. Of course. Traffic and rain. Okay. This neat works. There's a sharp corner. 535th. What are we looking for here? 10, 11, 12,000, something like that. Okay. Good grief. Ouch. At least we didn't miss a gate, but we're not fast enough. 8,751, and we moved up to 28. That will do for a first look and scores. Escape. Where's the escape? Here? Seriously? Okie doke. Is that inside that building? Probably. Okay. Whack. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We need to go right there. So we have to go behind here and then go that way, hit fourth gear and hit a nitro probably. No, 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 no. Yeah, the tires are gone. Just at the point where you need to hit the nitro. '75. Bye-bye tires. Two changes. Sensitivity, linearity at 50. Speed factor at 0. Gonna keep it in third here. '58. Okay. Of course these speed skills. This is free drive thing. Tires heated up again. I need to keep it in third instead of fourth. But since this is free drive, you can wait on dry weather. 57s, whatever. And then we have a jump. Which is a jump? I'm assuming it's a long jump or something. Or not. Okie doke. It's this one. Need to start somewhere in the woods if I'm not mistaken. This is a bit tricky to do it with a drag car, but yeah. Because this one is off-road. $13,265. Good joke. No. Need to get more speed out of it, because otherwise you cannot hit the. So it's gotta be somewhere here in the woods. Pressing third gear makes you jump further, but you need to land here somewhere. 14,400. Okay. Getting there, getting there. And probably it's a jump where you don't have to hit anything by first look, so to bounce up again, that is. Not sure if I can get fourth gear here, but what I do gonna do is I'm gonna change the car. Because if it's a jump where you do not have to hit stuff, usually the 370Z works better for me. Of course, changing cars, then you do not have nitro, and you know the drill by now. And a bit of slipstream from a random player might actually help. 15,265. Moving up there. What are people scoring here? 22,000. Oh, that's an old ranking. No, it's not an old ranking. 22, 21. 20,000. That's slipstream pushing, something like that probably. We'll load one of those guys, see what happens. Fourth gear. Oh, of course, they hit the tree here or something and they bounce up again. No surprises there. Can this thing drive in the off-road? Then it might be possible to hit fourth gear. That would be a bit better. Come on, tires, cool down. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, it's an annoying jump again, as usual. Still think I have more chance coming from the woods. Just need to find a line there which does not hit a tree, which is not that evident, obviously. Probably just some slipstream and then a bounce here or there. But yeah, meanwhile we have done the 3 skill tests, and let's see where it puts us. Because it's also where is the thing? There. '50th. That's not even that bad, since we still have the Crew Stunt Race, where I can probably get at least a top 8. 120 in 4th position. Normally I can beat him in the Stunt Race. I probably can do 140 something, going by the scores I see here. So the Stunt Race should be okay. So, and then you're, and then you have to improve the rest of the scores. Probably, usually win 20-25 spots if you have one event open. So, top 20, top 15 maybe. And then you have to improve on all the other scores, of course. Like the Speedtrap needs to be done in the crew, and so on. Time attack can also go faster, for sure. The escape can go faster if it's dry weather, the same goes for the slalom, and so on. So, yeah, a quick solo overview, let's call it that. Because I wasn't playing with the team here, so... but even then, you can get... Last week, as you can see here, I finished 93rd, and that was without the crew event done. So it's pretty easy to get into the top 50 if you do all the events. And then if you improve here and there, like the drag, the speed trap, and yeah, then you're fighting for top 10 overall. Top 10, top 15, something like that. As I'm not doing anymore. Seen apparently fair play is not appreciated. So yeah, the live stream didn't work, so I put it in a video. I will put the timeline in the description so that you can go by event. But yeah, not that much special. Not glitch events, just you have the direct. But other than that, that is what it is. That's for weeks, months like that. So it was before 2016 December when they fixed the clutch bug. Before it was the clutch bug thing. Now it's the FPS thing. Sort of the same thing. The only problem is that the drag seems to be the counting factor in that whole Summit system. It could have been way better if they mix up the events, if they would actually listen. And by what I saw so far from the Crew 2, I'm not so convinced about that game, to be honest. But we'll see. I will see you guys in the next one, and bye for now.